So, I am a TEDx speaker, a published author, and managing director of Leading Change at AB Change Consultancy, which is my own company. And I didn't start out in business. I actually was a professional dancer, mostly in ballet. And I still love to dance, and not just recreationally, but to help keep fit and things, and do a ballet class locally once a week. I live in London with my husband and my two kids. And I say kids, however, one has gone off to university this year. I specialize in helping people and organizations in leading change. And I have had the privilege of working with some really amazing companies like Microsoft, Technicolor Creative Studios, Philips, KPMG, Mott MacDonald. That's just to name a few. And I am also vice president of the Association of Change Professionals here in the UK. And I volunteer at the local food bank. My latest book is called Leading People in Change, a Practical Guide. When I was studying my master's degree at university and doing my dissertation, I was coaching a lot of senior civil servants, and they would come to me and say, yeah, Jennifer, I know about culture, but what the heck do I do with this thing on my desk? And so I decided that was the question I really wanted to be able to answer for my clients, but also for others as well. And I knew once I had done that research and did that dissertation that I wanted to write a book about it, because I wanted to be able to share with everybody what I had discovered. My research process for the book was twofold. One, I first wanted to test out my writing capability and style in the business world. Is it something that people like, and would they want to read it? Because I had no idea at the time. And so I wrote and published my first article, or rather it got published, my first article in a business journal in 2012. And that went so well, so I kept going. The second part of the research was that I knew I wanted to show the good, the bad, and the ugly, and how my AB change model was being used across various different industries and in different situations and settings. And for some reason, I had in my head I needed 24 case studies. No idea why, but that's what was in my head. And so I created an Excel spreadsheet, and I would write the case studies and collate that data as they happened. And that happened to take 10 years, but I did get there. And once that was done, once I had those 24 case studies, then it just took me 3 months to write the book. What I love about writing is the chance to actually get my ideas down on paper in a concise way. When I'm talking, I can many times go down different tangents, and as a result lose a bit of focus and talk about other things that may happen. Whereas when I write, I can stay much more focused in my communication, which I think then will help people, because that's my motivation, is to help others. And I want to be able to help people and share my ideas and share my experiences in leading change. My first piece of advice for anybody who wants to write is to do it for yourself, because there's an internal drive to do it, that there's something you want to get across and you want to share it with the world. You don't want to write necessarily for fame or money or anything like that, because chances of that happening are slim. And so it's needs to be much more about what it is that you want to do, and why you want to do it, and why you feel the world is going to benefit from what it is that you have to say. You can get my book at any online store across the globe. You can get it obviously at Amazon and any of the different countries. You can also get it online at Barnes and Nobles, W.H. Smith's, Waterstones, Times. So all the different online stores have the book on sale.